How you doing, guys? It's old guy Jim here. Gonna let me get it out. I'm gonna uncover this piece of shit and get to work on it today. This top grabs all the corners and edges. It's kind of a burger to get off. I'm gonna have a little bit of sloppy camera work for just a moment. Okay, let me get this off here. There we go. All right, here we go. Back on, and today is, what is today? Friday? Is today Friday? I have no idea. Might be Friday. This is where I keep my keys. Kind of cool. And I have one key for this car. It's going to work for the doors and the trunk, but not the ignition because there won't be any ignition. I ended up having to redo the trunk again because it wasn't perfect, and if it's not perfect, it's going to drive me fucking crazy. So move that. There we go. All right, let's take a look today. Oh yeah, that primer laid out. Oh god, that primer turned out so smooth that I laid in. That the primer that I use is a 2K. It's a 2-part primer. You mix it up 4-to-1, 4 parts primer, 1 part hardener, and I'm not gonna worry about too much up in there. And it just lays down beautiful. Give it plenty of time to cure. All you got to do is scuff it and lay down your base coat, put down your clear coat, and it's beautiful. All the floors are done. I got to sand all this out now. Like I said, I did start sanding this out before, but it looked like shit. Put my keys back. Oh, nobody's stealing my car. Everything looks good. Let's take a look. I got the dash fitted. This is what I want to tell you about. I did this the past couple days. All right. This was kind of flimsy, but now it's rock solid. You can see that bar that I put back in here. You know what? I got stuff in my lens. Let me wipe my lens off. Give me a second. I gotta find my t-shirt. Yeah, there we go. Let me wipe this lens down. One moment, gentlemen. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I want to be politically correct. And of course, I got my babies with me. Hi, Darla. Hi, Meow Meow. I got one more here. Oh, there he is. Oh, look at there. Got a den I forgot. And I got a small one right there that I got to get. Anyways, back to the dash. Like I said, I wasn't going to run a dash, but then I decided to. That's the heater. It got really cold last night after a primer, so I put this heater in here, and I just run it full blast while it cures everything. The dash. Okay, up inside, as you can see, this dash is absolutely gutted, and there's only 3 bolts that hold this dash on. This one here, it's really bright out here, guys, and it's hard to see. That bolt right there, that center bolt, if you can see it. Can you see it already? Yeah, that center bolt right there. Let's go around the other side. And look how straight this car came out. And this little bolt right here. Those 3 bolts, boom, it's out. That's all it takes. Now when I do this faceplate right here comes off. There's a Phillips head behind it. This faceplate comes off, which leaves a nice big opening right here and a nice big opening right there. And I'm just gonna put my own plates on there and get rid of this. This doesn't need to be there. And I did leave the brackets. I did leave these brackets on right here and right there. So I'll put like a plate on there to mount my digital gauge or what have you. But the way it's going to work is nothing will really be mounted to the dash. It'll all be on a frame. It'll all be on a frame behind it, which means when I undo these 3 bolts, I won't have to unplug anything with the dash. It'll just come off and everything will just be right there, totally open. I don't know if I ever explained my sunroof delete, where that came from. This sunroof delete came off of another a Honda Civic Coupe DX that doesn't have a sunroof. And I went to the junkyard and cut this out. Reason being is it fits absolutely perfect around it. So when I put little screws on it, it'll have minimal height. I left about 1 inch around it to go ahead and mounted on, but it fits absolutely perfect. And I have to take it off right now because the wind out here will blow it. And this metal, although it's pretty tough stuff, it will bends real easy. So I'll set it back over here with my glass where it's protected. Right down there. I don't want that blowing around. Let me check my timer and make sure that it's going. I can't see anything. Yeah, 5 minutes, 27 seconds. Okay. Maybe since we got some sun, you can see the gloss job that I did. This is a 531 Nardo gray, I think they call it. It's actually a Porsche color off of I went to a Porsche dealership and actually got the color because I like it so much. It's actually on the outside of the car, but it's high gloss. That is took me a long time to sand this engine bay out. If you've never sanded out an engine bay before to do a really good job, fucking put on your big boy pants, because it's a pain in the ass. You got to sand every little nook and cranny that you can possibly find. This is where my bed liner ends, right there. I'll mask it off and get rid of that gray that came over, so it looks really nice. The only two threads I left on the firewall are these two, because that holds my what is it called? You got your master cylinder for your clutch over there. The line comes out, goes into a block. I guess you call it the block. Then it comes back out, comes around, and goes to your slave cylinder down here. The rest, you can see that I cut them off. If I need something there, I can always, they're real thick. I can always drill those and tap them if I ever need to use them. I made sure that my VIN number is very visible, because the cops down here are kind of dicks sometimes, you know. And anyways, yeah, that came out pretty damn simple. Of course, I got the DBG fam. DBG. Up inside here, this is all, that's where I keep my gun so I don't lose it. It's all painted up back in here. It's all painted and clear coated up in there. You can see the nice line that I made for my bed line underneath. Painted the rest. I'll black this out. I'll mask this off again and black this out down here. But dude, I'm telling you guys, you gotta get the bed liner. It's made by Rocket bed liner. You can hear how hard it is. It's scratch resistant. You don't want to put that rubberized bullshit. That rubberized bullshit they put on the cars holds moisture. Get a quick look underneath. It's all done. I straightened out the belly the best that I could on the car. And I'm going to start sanding on the trunk. I'm actually going to try hyperlapse. I'm not sure how to do that. I don't even have a phone stand. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and pause it, and I'll go ahead and start doing some sanding and coming back and showing you what I got done. I'm always searching to see if I can find anything or feel anything that's not. If you take your time and do this, you'll find stuff. You can even see it. You know, I think I see one. Let me get up here. It feels a little bit low right here, just a hair. I think it's gonna matter. Like I said before, I can't wait till the guy comes to put the front windshield in. He's gonna be like, "Oh hell yeah, we're ready to go." The back windows are gonna be, like I said, the side windows, door windows, back window is gonna be all Lexan. You can see where I started sanding on this. Here's how I'm gonna do mine. Pay attention. A lot of people will use that heavy-duty 3M Velcro and actually Velcro their windows in. Problem is, your car gets wet, they leak like a sieve. Other people will cut their windows out and they'll rivet them in. The Lexan that we use is only 1/8 of an inch thick. It's very thin, and you know how rivets put a lot of pressure on Lexan and it causes it to wave. It looks like shit. What I'm doing is using, they're called little fasteners. Oh, give me a second. Thread certs. I'll drill like a 3/8 hole in here. You put the thread cert in, you screw your tool in, and you do the bar to make it permanent. I'm going to put all those around so I can actually screw my windows in and out. I'm going to make gaskets around here. Nice soft rubber gaskets so I can put them on, put my glass on, and when I screw down on them, I can adjust how much pressure that I'm putting on the thread zerts. They'll be there. There's plenty of room there. There's plenty of room around here for thread zerts. The front windshield will be glass, has to be glass. The side windows, they can be just pure Lexan. They'll fit up in here just like a regular window. The problem is when you roll your window down, the Lexan will pop out straight because there's no bend to them. It'll go brrr, it'll just come right up straight. But that's cool because I'm gonna, I'll roll them all the way down. It's hot as hell down here in Louisiana in the summertime. So the windows either have to be all the way up or all the way down, which most of the time, as long as it's not raining, they're gonna be down. And when I go to roll them up, manually, I'm gonna have to make sure I fit them up in. A little bit of a pain in the ass, but hey, race car, that's the way it goes. The inside, I was thinking about doing the lightning holes along through here. Some lightning holes through here, maybe cut this bar out. I don't know. I like to have some integrity in my body, in case I get hit. Oh God, if I got hit, I would just shit my fucking dress. I'd be so pissed. Oh my Lord. And I'm only 170 pounds. I'm really, really weak because of the cancer and the treatments. If I got violent with anybody, I'd probably get my ass kicked immediately. So I gotta stay fairly calm. Yeah, these turned out really nice. I actually sanded down in here. The whole idea, guys, if you do your own car, it's nothing. It's easy. Just sand, put your primer down, watch where your overspray goes. Doesn't matter if it gets on my side windows because they're coming out. These side windows and rear glass and front glass, they're easy to take out. You got this handle with a wire in between it that you get at Harbor Freight. Takes 2 guys and you just saw it out. But I made another order last night from Honda. Honda, what is it? What's the name of that company? Honda Parts Now? Yeah, HondaPartsNow.com. They sell 30% less than your local dealership. And I made a $300 order last night. I have ordered every single clip. I already got the clips here. The clips that go on these little nubs down here. It's so sunny out here. I don't even know what I'm taking a picture of. The clips that go in here, every clip that goes on this car, I've ordered new because the old ones were so brittle they just fell apart. Now, when you get to an area like this, the clear coat is not busted through, so you can basically give this a sand like with 320. I had to hit a little spot here because there was a little chip in it. Hit that, smooth it out, little primer. There was a little chip here. Sanded it, put a little primer on it. But this is all red already. You don't need to primer this. You don't need to. Your red's going to flow right in, right over that. You won't see a difference. If you do, it'll be slight. It'll be on the inside. It's not going to matter. Now on the outside of the car, of course, all this is getting primered. This line will be gone. You can actually feel it. You can actually feel a step in it. That'll be gone. The whole thing's getting primer because on the outside of your car in the sun, you will see a difference. So I wonder if I can get a good picture of the gloss on my, let me see if I can zoom in on the engine bay. It just turned out beautiful. I'm really happy with it. And to be honest, I didn't really spend a whole lot of time doing that. Well, yeah, I guess I did. It's just tedious. It's just a lot of sanding. The more sanding you do, the smoother you make stuff. Primer your car. And in the comments, give me a thumbs up if you like the content. Ask questions. Ask all the questions you want. Bombard me with questions. I don't care if they're fucking stupid. Ask me. If you do a thumbs down, if you give me a thumbs down in my comment why you give me a thumbs down. It might have something to do with, hey, you're moving the camera around, you jumble your words too much, I can't really understand what you're saying, so I can fix that stuff. Or if you just think I'm a fucking dickhead, go ahead and put it in the comments. I don't give a shit. I got a sense of humor the size of the planet. Anything you say is going to make me laugh. I don't really care. So anyways, I'm going to pause this and get the sand on the back, and I'll pick up and do a little more video in here in just a minute. Okay. All right, we're recording again. Still trying to do this camera thing. All right. At Harbor Freight, you can buy these blocks. They're blocks of sandpaper. Now, you're going to freak out when you see this. Yes, it's $150. That's heavy to sand primer before you paint. But I found out about these blocks. Just a couple swipes, and they're like down to 220, like right away. They smooth out fairly quick. But if you look at them, they're foam, they conform. This is just a square block. This one's got a point on it, and they come in really, really handy. Let me show you why I get these blocks. To try to use straight paper, just regular hard sandpaper, you break through everything when you're working in here. So like for instance, this angle right here, you know, I can get around it like this. I'll show you. There we go. See that? You get in angles with them. You can turn this way and get the other side. I'm trying to hold the camera on it. Like that, right through here, through here. And then you can see this indentation in here. I can hold in there like that, give a few little circles. Yeah, I only got the entire inside of the car to do. It shouldn't be bad. It shouldn't be bad. Let me tell you the real problem about me doing this, and this is dry sand. You can use these as wet too. I never have. I don't want to soak the inside of my car. But, you know, instead of sitting here and videotaping this, you know, who the hell wants to watch somebody do this for hours on end? But anyways, see, that's it. That's all you need. That's good enough for paint right there. No sense in putting you through. When you get around all these edges in here, you want to, you know, it's just, man, oh man. I mean, there's just tons of edges to get all in here, and it, dude, it totally blows. It totally blows. This is the first time I've gone this extensive on an interior, and I tell you what, I'm 55 years old. I got cancer. I don't think I'd live long enough to do this again, and I'm okay with that. So I'm not doing it again. So I'm probably going to I don't know, where am I at? I'm at 17 minutes. I don't like to make the videos any more than 3 minutes long. I mean, sorry, 20 minutes long. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'll come back and I'll tape for 3 more minutes and let you know how far I've gotten on it. And the dash I am going to take out and pressure wash today, because I want to cover it with a I ordered some I'll think of it. It's not rawhide. Oh, come on, you dumb bastard. Think of what it was. The stuff they cover dashes with. What the hell? God, help me. See, that's it, guys. I can't think of anything. The freaking chemo just cooks my shit. Put in the comments down below if you can remember what they cover dashes with. It's that black felt looking shit. It's not felt. Son of a bitch. Anyways, I'll go ahead and pause it here. I'll be back with you. I'll think of it. Okay, I'm back. The dash covering is suede. It's a weird name. Some kind of Moselle suede from Italy. It was expensive, but the reason why I ordered this way, it's guaranteed not to fade. The sun down here in Louisiana, Florida, Texas, Arizona, you know, the sun just beats the living shit out of your interior, and suede is really prone to fading quite badly. So what I'll do is I will cover the dash with suede to get rid of that glare that's on the dash. I'll go ahead and I'll roll it around the edges here and you know, make it nice. I've never done it before, so we'll see how it turns out. But anyways, I just wanted to come back real quick and tell you that the name of that shit is suede. All right, guys. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. I was trying to stand that up on there. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and remove the dash real quick. One bolt on the end. One bolt on this end. I'll also show you how I had to reinforce the dash because they're so brittle. After these dashes sit in the sun for years and years, you fucking look at them wrong and they shatter. You gotta be really careful with them. Especially this bolt back up in here, there's a lot of pressure on it. A lot of pressure. I mean, you gotta handle them like Chinese tissue paper. They're that bad. There we go. And as you move it around, if you're not careful, you'll hear a crack. You smack it on anything, it's gonna crack. If you piss on it, it's gonna crack. All right. In 1 second, let me grab my camera and I'll show you what I did here. Okay, there it is. It's all gutted out. I cut away everything that I could. You can see where I cut all around here. Just cut everything out of the back of your dash. When you do, this becomes very, very flimsy. So I went ahead and made this angle aluminum piece. Go ahead and bolts up right there. Comes down. Now, the reason for this plate, and there's one on the other side. Let me move it so you can see it. Although I'm trying to be gentle with this thing as possible. If I'm driving along and anybody leans up on the dash, they're just going to snap it off. What the hell is that? That kind of looks important. Put that in my pocket. Okay, I got it sandwiched right there. And I got a piece on the other side with a self-locking nut so I can adjust the pressure. But the plastic right around here, I drilled the hole, it just cracked to shit. So this is not temporary, this will stay. I'll take this off one more time. I'll goop up a bunch of JB weld behind it and on the other side, and I'll put it together for one last time. I am going to run a strut from here, from this hole right here, and I'll show you where that bar is going to go. It's going to be another piece of aluminum like this. I'll bolt it onto there. It'll come up, and it will bolt onto here. Wait a minute, is that the one I was going to use? Wait, let me see. Yeah. It's gonna come up from here and go up to that. I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's gonna go up to that. So there'll be a bar from there. Be one inside and one up to there, and that'll really make the dash rigid. But if anybody happens to lean on the dash, it's going to crack. So I'm gonna have to really just be on the passenger just to stay off of it. These bars right here, as you know, these fit in here like this. Either this is that side or the other side. They go one. They go one way or the other. Leave these in. Don't take them out. You don't need to take them out. Besides, if you build a wall back there, you're gonna want those to attach to. I mean, you know, Christ, they don't weigh nothing. They don't weigh anything. So, anyways, that's all I'm gonna make for today on the video. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this. It takes me like 6 hours to upload a 20-minute video because my phone's a piece of shit. Actually, it's a Samsung Plus 20, I think it is. All right, real quick, got to get a picture of that little dog. Hi, Willie. How are you, buddy? Got to say hi to the dog, guys. I would appreciate it if you give them a shout out. That's Willie. Give Molly a shout out. Hi, Mean Pet. She's such an old girl. She's such an old girl. Can you believe they were going to put this old girl down in a kill shelter? You see them kitties? You see them kitties? I got one more dog around here somewhere. I drove all the way to Mississippi to pick her up because they called me. Said, this dog is going to be put down. You want to come get her? I said, yeah. Drove all the way to Mississippi and got her. As soon as I got that, which is like 6 hours. As soon as I got back, they said, oh, we got her brother too. Oh, he's going to be euthanized. I got right back on the road, went back and got him. I got there about midnight. I had to wait until they opened up the next day and picked him up and took him home too. So, and that's my little place down there. And anyways, I'm going to get on it, and I'll make another video for you guys tomorrow and let you know how much I got sanded out. I hope to help you. Remember, in the comments, thumbs up or thumbs down, don't care. Any negative comments, let me have them. Constructive criticism is always good. So, you know, let me have it, guys. I'm doing my best. Like I said, I've been building cars since the early 80s. I started out with Datsun 510s. I had a 240Z, a 260Z. A lot of Volkswagen Bugs. I actually had a Safari bus one time. I'd like to still have that. But yeah, 19 years old and I was busting out the cars. And for 35 years I thought about doing a car like this, stripping it all down and doing what I'm doing now. And it's ironic, right as soon as I started this project, I got diagnosed with cancer. I said, okay. My first question was, how long do I got? He said 2 to 5 years. I said, all right. I think this is where these go. These things clip on like that for window spacers. Anyways, I said, okay, hopefully I can build this car in 2 to 5 years. So I'm always under the gun and trying my best to hurry. So hang with me, guys. Give me some comments. Give me lots of comments. I like comments. I like talking to people. So, you know, like I said, thumbs up, thumbs down, constructive criticism, or, you know, pat me on the back and say, hey, you know, you're a hell of a guy. That'd be kind of cool too. It's kind of hard to stay up, and, you know, with cancer, it's really hard to not stay happy, just your spirits, keep your spirits up. So when people talk to me, and, you know, it's nice. It helps a lot. So, boy, that sounds pathetic, don't it? All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow sometime. I appreciate you coming by.